Hey, how's it going? I realized my mic was mute. Merry Christmas. Today's Christmas. Welcome to the show. I'm glad to see you here. Um, yeah, I figured I'll do something a little bit different, right? So today, I figured that, we'll just chill, do some chatting. You guys gotta be able to see the person behind the bear, right? So that's that's what this is, you know. So yeah, we'll just listen to some music. We'll hang out. We'll do some drawing. If you wanna know about how to draw, or you want to know how to get drawing, it's gonna be. This could be a pretty big episode here where, we do some really nice things for a lot of you out there who just want to know. You want to know how to do certain things in Blender, right? You want to know how to do certain things drawing. Now is the time to do it, right? So, I'm really glad to see you. I'm really glad that you're here hanging out, and let's just see where this goes. I just figured that I'd come on, I'd relax a little bit, see if anybody jumps into the chat right here, and we could chat about different things if you want. There's a lot of cool stuff going on. Well, I should say there's a lot of cool stuff that I'm learning about, right? I don't know if they're actively going on, but I just learned about something. There's a comic book out there called Bone, and it's a comic book I remember seeing a long time ago when I was growing up, and a lot of people used to like this book, and I didn't know why, because the book had this cartoon character that looked like a bone, hence the name. So let me see if I can pull that up, and I'll show you guys what this looks like. Let me take a look here. Let's see if we can pull up Bone. So that amazingly, I think there's a YouTube video or a documentary out there about Bone, and about how Bone was one of the few comics that kind of lasted throughout the 90s into what's going on right now. So into the 2000s. So let's check this out here. Bone comic book. I'll show you guys what this look like. Here we go. Wow, this is pretty cool, guys. Check this out. Okay, so before I even continue with that, I just want to shout out Kazirk. Is that it? Kazirk 12. Thanks for following. Also want to shout out Kratos 18. Thanks for following. Hey, and let's I think I want to shout out the community here. I'm gonna shout out some people here. So I want to shout out Flames Power. Hey, thanks for following me. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the community. I want to shout out what's that? Boinknix. How's it going? Love that name. That's very cool. Thanks for joining and checking out. Papa Phantom. Thanks for checking out the show here and joining. Let's see here. Wolfmane Matt Official. What's up? Wow, that's very cool. Oh, okay, I see Wolfmane Matt Beats. Okay, Wolfmane Matt Beats. That's cool. We have a lot of people here who is definitely into a lot of music, and I have some music out there. We'll probably totally do music and all that sort of stuff. Let's see here. I think I want to fix the chat here a bit here, guys. Let me see for a minute. Bring that down. Yeah, I think that's better. It's a little bit over my head. Actually, I think that's cool. Alright, so I want to also shout out Hermetic. Hey, thanks for following us and everything like that. I want to shout out 50 Tubby Bunny. What's up? 50 Ubby Bunny. 50 Ubby Bunny. What's up? And Reigns. I don't know if I should try to pronounce some of these names, but hey, I want to shout out Urs Hub. What's up? Also want to shout out JP Parks 4567. Thanks for following, and now we're getting into people who've been following for a little bit, right? So King Griai, shout you out. I want to shout out Exodus TRA. I want to shout out 13 Heads. Man, it's been a while. Brawly 777. Isn't Brawly a Dragon Ball Z character? I think so. I think he is. Yeah. Brawly is very cool. I want to shout out Ryu Soul. Hey, Ryu Soul, thanks for following. I want to shout out Spencer Magnuson. Yeah, I remember Spencer. Hey, and a lot of these folks, especially like Spencer Magnuson, are actually on the Discord. So hey, if you want to know more, if you want to check us out, check the Discord. Hey, what's up? I'm Kratos. Yo, how's it going? How's it going? Merry Christmas. Is it Christmas where you are? That's what I want to know. And do you like Christmas? Maybe we could fix this. Maybe we could fix chat a little bit. Hold on here, guys. There we go. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Yeah, so I was shouting out a whole bunch of people who've been following the channel from for many years, following this stream, and a lot of people who's on, who's already on the Discord. So yeah, I'm Kratos. How's it going? Yeah, I hope your Christmas is still out pretty good. I hope you got the gifts that you wanted, man. Yeah, I hope you got the gifts that you wanted. I got the gifts that I wanted already. You're in India? Okay, nice. Oh, okay. You're studying for tomorrow's exam. You did say that you were studying and you were in university, right? Yeah. You're a university student. I remember that. Yep. That's very cool. Which part of India? Believe it or not, you and I might have a lot in common. I grew up with people of East Indian descent, from East India, because I grew up in the Caribbean, and now I'm here in the States. So a lot of the foods and some of the culture, like I know about Diwali and different things. I know about certain things, not all of it, but some of it. You're gonna watch you're gonna watch the stream instead. Okay, that's very cool. Yeah, I'm hanging out with the stream. So, if you ever watch some of the back streams, if you go on YouTube and you check some of the older streams that we have, you know that the streams are a little more structured than they have been since you joined, right? So it's a little bit not as structured as the previous streams that I had. So normally I would jump in and you just see the bear, you just see XXI Nick himself, and okay. Is that Tamil Hadu I'm seeing? Right. Oh, Tamil Nadu. Okay. That's very cool. Very cool. India is huge, guys. If you don't know what India looks like on a map, it's big, and there's so many different regions, and they have different climates and different kinds of food, and it's amazing. It's amazing. I was getting into this character right here. Let me throw him up on the screen here. So this is a character here I remember growing up with. and seeing. I never got into the books because I thought it looked too cartoony growing up. But now it's like, there was like, I just learned that this is one of the few comic books from the 90s that's still surviving today, and it's called Bone. And if you notice, the character looks like a bone right here. And this guy Jeff Smith, he made like this. He took like this kind of Disney-like kind of characters, and he made like this big fantasy and action and oriented stuff. And I never got into Bone. I don't really know what the story is centered around or what it's pushing for. I just saw the documentary about how he made it, and it's amazing, you know. So the art, they also talked about his art style, and it just blew my mind. Like, let's get into this a little bit. This is great. This is gonna be cool. Yeah, you saw this character already, Kratos? Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, here and there, you know, it's a very familiar looking character, you know, and it's very ingenious, you know. It looked like he animated like a dog bone or something. So in the documentary, they spoke about something that got my attention, and what they spoke about was the fact how this guy Jeff, the guy who created Bone, how he likes to control detail and control time through detail. I never thought about that. For all the years I've been drawing and doing this sort of stuff here, never thought about how to control time through detail. And I explained to you. Let's see if we could bring up a Bone page here. I'll see if I could do a little bit of a good job here explaining this like they did in the documentary. Let's check this out. I mean, all of this art looks amazing. Okay, let's see, Bone comic book page. Let's see if we could get an example of that. I don't know if I can here. This might be an example. Okay. Now, my question to you is, do you like to draw? You know, are you into? Because there's many people watch, you know, the show here for different reasons. Like, you know, I would like to do more music, but once in a while there may be one or two episodes out there where we just did music alone. So some people watch, I guess, are here because of music. Other people are here because they like to draw. And then some people are here, most people are here, I'm thinking, because they like to work in Blender and to do 3D and animation and all that sort of stuff. So, you know, what are you into? Yeah. Kratos, yo. Yeah, you're into character. A lot of people are into characters, you know. And characters was one of the first set of things that interested me in even drawing when I was a kid. I drew so many characters it wasn't even funny. And I think I saved most of them. Some of them I only have in my mind because my mom threw away some of my drawings. I had so many drawings, guys. I had like these you know, exercise notebooks from school, just full with characters and full with stories. You know, it's amazing. So Kratos is like, yes to all the above. Yeah, absolutely. So check out this page from Bone here. Let's check it out. I think this. Let me see if I can explain about the guy controlling time through drawing. This is awesome. So, okay, so I'm zooming in here a bit. Okay, let's check this out here. So, I think what he does. Hold on here, guys. Okay, Jeff. So what Jeff does here is that if you look at this panel right here with Bone running, right? Now remember, this is not my favorite character at all. I used to just see Bone, you know, so it's not like I'm a fan of it. I just saw like an interview or documentary about it, and it was just interesting, right? So this is the interesting part here. Right here, you see Bone running, right? And he added like the background, like bushes right here. See, like this kind of dead tree, and he added like the ground here, and these stones and different things. Yeah. You like to do drawing since your child days? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I feel it. I used to do the same thing too, and it's awesome. You know, it's also awesome to think back about that. You know, and the coolest thing would be to have some of those things still around. You know, if you still have a few drawings from when you were like a teenager or a kid or whatever age you're at, you know, or a small kid, it's amazing. You know. Because you know, like when you're that age, you have like crazy imagination. So imagine this guy took a bone and made a character out of it. Because that's what bone is. He's an animated bone. So like if you look at this panel here, he's like adding detail. So what it is, he gets your eyes to like stop, look at the panel, and try to figure out what you're seeing. So you say, oh, okay, he's running through like a desert, because these trees are like dried up, right? And the ground looks like rock and dirt and that kind of thing. Yeah, so the ground looks like rock and dirt. And then like if you look at that panel right there, right? The one next to it, you know, it's just, he just drew just enough. Just enough so you can see it's a cliff, right? It's a cliff, and then like there's like this big gorge and some more cracks and that kind of thing. And if you start to look through the panels, right, you notice that the drawing gets simpler, right? So it's just basically bone, a wavy line up here for a mountain, and a wavy line down here for the edge of the cliff, and some little squiggles for like grass and stuff. And he's doing it, and now he's doing bone in like what they call sequential art, right? So like it goes like he's looking with his hands up, hands down. He notices something off to the side here, and then they show Bone picking it up. They call this sequential art in comic books, right? And he picks up this, it looks like a cigar butt, and he picks it up. So this is how this guy's controlling time, right? So he gets you to spend more time looking at the first frame than this frame, and especially you don't look at these frames that long. So he's slowing you down right here by adding more detail, and then when he wants you to speed up, he adds less detail to the background, and then when he wants you to slow down again, he adds back more detail. Yeah, the scenes are pretty exactly. Kratos, the scenes are perfectly detailed. You're right. Yeah, this guy, you know, and in all my time drawing, I never really considered that. I used to just add detail to stuff, and some stuff I would add simple, but I didn't realize that the guy's right. You know, you could control pacing and time by adding more detail or less. It just blew me away watching it. And here he's adding some detail, but kind of like a medium amount of detail, and then he's putting Bone in shadow, so there's more of a mystery. There's more of a mystery here. And if you look right here, you see like Bone, he's like picking up these cigar butts as down a trail, because he picked up the, you know, like they show him here heading over to this one. And he changed the lighting, right? He put the lighting behind Bone because look at the shadow right there. And now in this scene, Bone is in shadow right here, and he's picking up this butt. And then after the show, he shows where the scene is empty, because like, obviously Bone went this way, when he went that way. And then the show, like this kind of weird character pops up in the background, and it's in shadow. You know, it's in shadow, so it looks mysterious. You don't know what it looks like. You just see a pair of eyes, and kind of like the silhouette looks kind of strange. And that's how this guy does this book. It's amazing. Yeah. And then that shadow is also perfect. That's right. Yeah. It's amazing. You're absolutely right, Kratos. Yo, look who's in the chat. How's it going, Mason? Happy to see you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, my friend. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I'm happy to see you, Mason. How you doing? How you doing? We're having the real exercise Nick here, not the beer. You know, the beer will be back a little bit later. But sometimes I feel it's good for you guys to see my real face once in a while. Doing good? Well, I hope that, you know, whether you celebrate Christmas or not, I hope you get, you know, all the good things that you wish for, you know? Yeah. Although I think a green bear is a little more interesting, but hey, you know, some people say I'm animated, so. And plus, you know, I would like to start the new year, you know, doing things a little different, right? So we're gonna try something. We're checking out some comic book stuff here. You know, this is from a comic book called Boom. And it's just, oh, look at this art here. That's pretty cool. Ooh. Oh, you can't get to that one. New file. Oh, I think this is a famous. Okay, this is issue number 2. That's why that's famous. Let's see if we can zoom into that a bit. Yeah, just a little bit there. Yeah, you know. So I saw a documentary talking about a guy called Jeff Smith who created Boom. How he was able to survive like throughout the whole like 80s and 90s with this character, and right now I think Boom is one of the few comics that people still buy and has a big following, you know. For me personally, like, I mean, what's your favorite? Let me ask you guys a question. Like, what's your favorite comic book character? You know, or do you like comic books? You know. If not comics, what's your favorite movie? You know. Or what's your favorite character? You know, just in general. It doesn't have to be a comic book character. It could be an anime. It could be anything. There's so many cool characters out there. Like the Avatar. You guys ever seen the Avatar TV show? The Avatar himself, I think he's like what they call like a wind. He's an airbender. He does airbending. I think I watched like maybe a few seasons of it, but I didn't watch all of it. It was going really good. Like I was surprised how good it was. You know, and I think what is his name? Is Yang or Ang or I think it's Ang or something. Is the guy from Avatar? If you guys know about that show, it's a cartoon. You know, he's pretty cool. But there's so many cool characters. You know what? You know what comic book that was cool? The Max. Has anyone ever heard of the Max? Let's do a search for the Max. You don't think you have a favorite character, Mason? Remember growing up and drawing, like I used to like maybe look at like some stuff that I liked and just drew like made up my own characters as a kid, you know. And I think a lot of the characters that I do have now, you know, as an artist, like some of the characters I work with, you know, it's characters from, you know, like when I was like a teenager or like a young kid or something, and I just took them and like make them a little more, you know, a little more adult, a little more futuristic. Now, this character right here was one of the characters that really influenced like the way, matter of fact, the artist, the guy who did this book here, the Max, he influenced the way that I drew, the way that I inked my drawings. It's a whole thing, guys. Like, literally, I mean, you know, obviously on the Exercise show, you know, we work with Blender, we work with 3D Coat, we do a lot of 3D stuff. But before all of that, you know, I used to be really serious in like drawing, doing art, stuff like that, coloring. Oh, the Max. Thanks for keeping me on track. So the max, let's go here. Let's see if we could get a full view of this. Oh yeah, here we go. So the thing about this character, this was the image of the first, like, this is the cover of the first comic. For one, I thought he just visually looked different than anything I've seen in a comic book. So like, you know, he has this purple suit, you know, with these brown kind of big boots, like his feet, this is his foot here, guys. It's like huge. And then he has like these kind of claw things, you know, like a singular claw on each knuckle. Like his knuckles like grew out to like a claw, you know, which was kind of cool. And then it's like, he has this like face that looked like teeth. And he just looks so different than anything I've seen at the time. X-Men, yeah. X-Men, there you go. Yeah, he's kind of like a cross between Wolverine, Spider-Man, and a bunch of different things. Definitely. So, actually this wasn't the cover, this was for DVD. Just don't see that. This is the cover. That was the cover. Yeah, this blew our minds, like just the way this looked. Let's see, open. So I like the design and the way that the Sam Keith, the artist, the guy who created this, how he used to draw Max in different ways. So every time you open a comic book, Max would look, you would have the same elements, but the style would be slightly different. So sometimes you would draw him really simple and cartoony, and other times you would draw him ultra realistic with pores in the skin, and it's like, it's very cool. It's like X-Men Venom. Right? Yeah, so what you're seeing here is this art as it looks, right? This has multiple techniques, guys. Like if I was to show you guys some of these techniques, you guys will be so happy and checking this stuff out. It's so much fun, right? So I'll start by breaking down the cover here a little bit about some of the techniques. Right? So first of all, the first thing about this cover of this #1 book here in the Max is that the coloring, right? So like you got the purple, you got the orange or yellow for his mask here, yellow for his claws, and the red for the words and all that. And notice how it's colored, right? I'm gonna zoom into the logo a little bit. Right, so see how it's colored? It's almost as if like the highlights are made of these shapes, right? So this was one of the first set of kind of like comic books that we've seen growing up that colored on a computer. So before, you know, I think the coloring was done in many different ways. Some people would color by hand and then scan it in. Some people would just use the computer and put flat colors on it, and that's it. Some people cut out like different colored paper and stick it on the different parts of the comic book page to get different colors and stuff like that. So that's how they used to do color back in the day, right? Or I mean like the 80s or something. I don't know. Back in the day. Yeah, I don't know how the guy matches colors of the character. It looks like a beast. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's crazy, right? So like, I'm breaking the cover. Bear with me. This is gonna be pretty cool. So check this out. Well, check this out. So what they did is lay down like flat colors. So they probably laid like purple down, and they laid like yellow, green, red, and then they came back with, you know, because at that time now Photoshop was the big deal. So they used Photoshop and they made these shapes for the highlights, and then they filled it with like a gradient of white, you know, and that was the big deal. Because all of a sudden now, you know, your colors like really popped out and everything, because you have these highlights, and then they would add these shadows. So if you look at the purple here, he went from this purple, right? And then he used like the white shape. He made shapes using his lasso tool. He made shapes of how the highlights should drop on the body. And then he added like a white gradient on it, you know? So all of a sudden his thighs look huge, because these are huge thighs, and you could tell he's hunching over, right? And in the shadow, he went with like a blue But if you just look at the overall, if you just go back and you just kind of look at it, you say, okay, you know, this looks like a shadow, but it's just like it's like a blue right there. Yeah. So if you jump into the drawing now, so the drawing, he's using several techniques. In the drawing, the background here, he probably took like a blot, like some paint, right? Like a drop of paint, right? So so this is how you do it. You come in with a piece of paper, right? And what you could do, you make the logo, the background logo by itself, right? I'm pretty sure he probably did it all in one. But you could take like white, you can make like a white circle, and then take drops of paint, or maybe he drew this. I think maybe he drew some of this, and some of this is like drops of paint. You take drops of like white paint and drop it on the black, and it will make these splash patterns also. And then this is a fun part, right, guys? This part here is fun. You get a straw, right? Like a regular straw, and you put drops of paint in different places, and then you blow in the straw and use the straw to blow the paint across the page, and I'll make the paint or the ink. Well, we call it white ink, right? I'm saying paint, but it's actually white ink and black ink. You know, you use black ink to write, and they also have white ink where you can use to erase the black ink, right? To go back to the white page. So he would, so that's what you do. You take the straw, you blow it, and have these streaks go across the page. And that's how you get these kind of like painty kind of things. Like, look at this part here. You could take the straw and just mess with the paint like that. It took us a while to figure out how he was doing these kinds of effects, you know, but once you experiment a couple times, oh, wait a minute, that's how he did it. And then, you know, you could read like in other magazines. So this part here, right, what he's doing is concentrating. He's making everything else simple around the character, and he's concentrating all the detail around the muscle part. I don't know why Samke did that, but it makes the character looks interesting. So all the detail is in this middle part of the characters, and he made everything else as a simple shapes. He went in and he added all these lines for the muscles, like that's rippling. Then he added some black, and right here where his forearm meets his hand, oh, his yellow kind of claw gloves, he put that black ink there again, and then he's using the straw technique to blow the ink across his arm, and that's how you get these kinds of streaks coming up, these streaks of black. And that what looks like kind of like the Venom part of it too, you know. But yeah, it's a technique that this guy used to mix real life art, computer art. Yep. Yeah, it's not like, even me, you know, I mean, like I mean, the reason why I'm talking about all this is because I literally practice all this stuff, and I rarely ever, like, I have all the equipment, like I have all my like art drawing equipment over there, all the inks and brushes and pencils and the whole work. But I find myself just on this Wacom right here, this drawing away. Yeah, you're right. You don't see it that much, but it could be fun to stream that stuff, you know, like, you know, so, you know, I'm not gonna make any promises, you know, I've made promises in the past, I'm not gonna make any promises, but we could, you know, get into that stuff, you know, so. We could. Let me know if you think that would be cool, you know, and your boy would try to do it, you know. Yeah, but anyways, guys, yeah, so this is, you know, so that's, you know, so that's that. That's one of the things I think is cool. Wow! Yeah. It's ex-Nikki. Alright, so like, let's see here. So, yeah, this is one of the books that inspired me. I love the character, and then beyond this cover, like the comic book is like literally like, it's just the coolest thing. So let's see here. He had a pretty cool chick in there called I think Max was trying to protect this girl called Julie Winters. Who's this girl right here? I think this is somebody else that drew it. is Julie Winters, and he's the Max, the same character, and he's trying to protect this girl. So like, he got some ideas. Yeah. Hey, I hope I'm giving you guys out ideas, man. Like ideas and inspiration. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Yup, Kratos. Yep. So we could like basically go through and there's like, okay, let's see if we can look at let's see Max comic 1. I wonder if anybody out there has like the pages within it. If I can show you guys a few pages, like in the book, check this out. Do you get like, he would do stuff like this, like where he just used color pencils and that kind of thing and just draw like literally like a comic page like that. But that chick like was the hardest thing. Look at this one. This is issue number 3. Look at that. He had the character do like that because he has it was cool. And on top of it, like he played with parallel worlds. So like 1 minute you will get a character that looks like this, and next minute he'll try to tell you that the character is a rabbit, and that's why his feet are big. A rabbit in a suit, in a superhero suit. Is like, what? And then in the next issue he'll be a bum, you know. Oh look, there's a page right here. Let's go right here. Let's see if I can view this page. Okay, here we go. So this is a page inside the Max comic book. So this is the chick he's trying to protect, but she's trying to bail him out of jail right here. You know, because he got arrested. Look at the art. Let's do one more page and then we move on to another thing here. Trying to look for a cool one. I mean, they're all cool, but oh, look at this. I remember this one. So he used to fight these little white kind of dot things with feet called It's or something like that. Is, yeah, like Is, that's the name of these things. Is, I-Z. Right? So the way how he used to compose his shots is amazing. So these things with teeth, biting the Max. And then, you know, you draw him like leaning against this old tree thing and all this grass, you know. It takes a while for your eyes to kind of get into to what's going on here. He's slumped against a tree and these things are biting him. He's trying to fight them. Yeah, so Julie Winters was like the hottest chick ever to exist in comics when he made this. It's the first time that like, you know, like in a comic we saw, like in comics they normally draw like women and they look super sexy and have big boobs and the whole 9 yards, right? But like he tried to like make her seem a little more realistic, like a regular person, and that was pretty amazing. Like, look at this outfit, like with the bell-bottom pants. But it's so cool. And then she's bare feet, you know, she's barefoot. And, you know, it's crazy. Like, he did like styles, you know. Like, he actually gave her like a proper style of a shirt and these kind of pants, and it was different, you know. It was different at the time. And then at the same time, she was a jungle queen. So they had that whole jungle queen thing going on. Let me see if I could get a good shot of that. There's somebody's cosplaying Julie Winters. Okay, hold on here, guys. I'm seeing a bunch of stuff. I'm just trying to get to it. There's literally some toys made of that. Where's the jungle queen one? Let's see if we only have kind of like one image right here. Let's see if we can get to that. Yeah, but there's tons. There's other drawings. They just don't have them up right now. And then at the same time, so like they had like two alternate realities in the comic book. So one minute you're seeing like all this stuff, and then the next minute he's like, you know, he looks a little different, and he has like this headdress and these feathers, and then she looks like this jungle queen with a spear, and she doesn't need any help from the Max because she's powerful and she could like fight with cheetahs and all kinds of stuff. It's like, what? Bro, where are you from? Where I'm from? Originally, I was from a place called Trinidad and Tobago, and I've been living here in the U.S. for like a long time, for most of my life now. But that's why I said, like, you know, like I kind of understand some Indian culture, because growing up in Trinidad, you know, we had like a lot of East Indian culture there. But now I live in New York, so. But my childhood was in Trinidad, yeah. Childhood and young adults, yeah. And they actually made a cartoon of this thing. Which again blew our minds, you know? Like they actually have a cartoon of this stuff? Oh, I remember this. Oh, that's a tiny image. Oh, well, right now I'm just more or less just freelancing and doing stuff like that, but as far as a job, but yeah, I'm doing freelance and I'm doing a bunch of other little things, right? But for like, maybe like about, I think I've told the story already, but maybe for like about 12, 13 years of my life here in New York, I worked in an architectural engineering firm. So, you know, I used to help them do videos of their projects and do like 3D design. You know, I used to do 3D design and you know, for construction and different things like that. So yeah, so I did a wide range of things within my previous job where I worked like, you know, 12, 13 years. Yeah. But now I'm just doing freelance work and some other smaller things. Yeah. And right now I'm doing Twitch, you know, we've been doing Twitch for a while. Oh, here we go, guys. Check this image out. This is another cool image. Look how he did the cheater. The jungle queen. Yeah, leopard queen, yeah, there you go. You know what blows my mind? Like, you're from India, right? So like in India, there's like tigers, like in some regions, right? Like you could go to some regions and just like a tiger could like be right there. Like, what? Have you guys ever seen that video of a guy on an elephant in India, right? And there's a big sea of grass in front of him, and you don't see anything at all. And all of a sudden, you see this bright orange like tiger like jump straight up. You've seen that one? That is nuts. Let's see if we could find that. Is that still out there? I don't know if that video is still out there. A tiger ambush. Literally the tiger was ambushing him. I think this, oh, this is totally it. Check this out. This is nuts. Oh my gosh. Where did it? Whoa! You guys seen that?
Crocodiles are powerful apex predators.
Oh, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. What? Where did that thing come from? Yeah, the thing jumped past an elephant. I don't know if you guys ever seen an elephant in real life or went to the zoo. But elephant is huge. How tall is it? Have you ever been, Kratos, have you ever been next to an elephant? Have you ever like gone to the zoo? This thing, elephant is like, it's like a story tall. It's like the height of a house. You know? I mean, unless it's a tiny elephant, a baby elephant. But I think this guy's riding a full-grown elephant, right? And he has a stick, and the funniest thing, he took the stick and he hit. Did he hit the tiger with it? Hold on. Yeah. He was like trying to hit the tiger. Look how that thing leaped up. Oh my dude, like you can imagine. Forget the elephant. If you were standing in that field, you would have not seen that tiger at all. So first of all, the guy's taking a. Oh, is this the north side? Okay. Right. So those animals like to stay more up north where it gets cold and all that stuff, sort of stuff. Tigers and stuff.
Cuteness over 9,000!
I don't think that's cute, X-Nikki, so check this out. So let's see this. What? Oh my gosh. Like I couldn't even. Like you don't see it at all. Look out in that sea of grass. It makes me feel like to look around here to make sure tiger's not hiding in my room. Most of the village in the nighttime. Okay, tiger or cheetah or elephant. Into the street. Ah, okay. Right, it's more night and they come out on the streets and stuff. Wow. Yeah, well, if you're surrounded by like jungle or like, you know, just woods and wilderness, I can imagine. I can't even imagine, you know, I don't think like there's like tigers here in the US or like I think there's like mountain lions. So I think there's like mountain lions, you know, smaller type cats. I think there's jaguars in like South America. I think up here, like, you know, there might be mountain, but you have to like go like way up past civilization to see a mountain lion. There's bears though, but not, well, not where I actually live. There's certain parts might have black bears and stuff. What? Fighting with a lion in a zoo? Oh, that probably didn't end well for him. Wow. Wow, tell me more. Wow. That is nuts. Wow. I'm replaying it. I just want to. Get a good shot. That thing is ferocious, man. Like the power. You see the power behind that thing? That thing is powerful. Like, and guys, I like cats. You know, I had like literally at one point in time in my life, I had like 4 cats. You know, with my wife. You know, I had 4 cats, and we loved all of them. We gave them all names. You know, Hammy, Asia. You know, Blake. We loved all our cats. Stitch was another cat. It seems like fun. Yeah, when you see the real, yeah. These cats are huge. They're not like the little bitty cats you could pet. One thing was pretty interesting, and you guys, you know, might feel. One thing was pretty interesting. Sometimes our cats used to fight, not all the time. And it's like when they start fighting, you could barely get between them. You know, so sometimes you gotta have them like kind of almost like fight it out on their own a little bit. But I used to stop them. Like I let them fight for a little bit so they get it out of the system, and then I'll come in and say, hey, you know, stop and park them and that kind of thing. But there's a lot of videos of cat fights out there. Some of them are pretty interesting to watch, you know. But and I wouldn't encourage that on here. Can't believe this video is still out there. Okay, alright, that's enough of that. Yeah. Right. Yeah, the guy thought he could like hit the thing, but I don't know if hitting that thing is gonna make a difference. So there was a lot of like oh yeah, this is a next good image here. Let me open this one up. Just the use of ink, of the ink work in here was just, you know, that the use of the ink work was amazing. Okay. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. My headphones on. I just had to close the door behind me. There's a little bit of feedback coming through. Yeah. So, I mean, do you still watch cartoons as a, you know, as an adult? Do you still watch cartoons? I do. You know, there's a couple cool cartoons out. You know, there's some, you know, some of the Batman cartoons. No, I didn't end the stream. I just needed to step out for a minute. I just needed to close the door behind me. Yeah, I'm not into the stream, so at least not yet. You know, I just figured, you know, we'll just chill, check some stuff out, listen to some cool music, hear what you guys are up to. You know, if anybody's up to anything. Do you have any projects that you're working on, or any characters that you created, maybe, you know, like growing up and that kind of thing? Okay, what I'm doing here, I'm pulling up some of the stuff that I worked on as a teenager. Luckily I was able to save some of that work before, you know, my mom destroyed it. Yo, hey Matteo, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, it's a little bit of a different stream. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, yeah. So I know, like, Kratos is, you know, from India and stuff, and they celebrate Christmas differently, you know. And some people don't. I understand that. And then, you know, I know you, Matteo, you know, you live, is it Italy? I can't remember, but you live somewhere close in that side. And those different places celebrate Christmas differently. Yeah, Italy. Yep, that's what I thought. Yeah, so everywhere celebrate Christmas. Everybody celebrates Christmas in a different way. I remember in the Caribbean, we don't really have like pine trees like that, but we would buy, like, you know, the Christmas trees, you know, the artificial ones, and fix it up. Or we have, like, you know, like you see people with coconut trees and they put lights on it, so you could see stuff like that, I guess. Okay, I'm just. I was actually, you know what I was doing? I was actually compiling a list of all the characters I made since I was a teenager, just to kind of have it there. Now, has any of you guys ever thought about doing that? Like some of the ideas you had when you were a kid, you know, to take someone to see if you could remember them and then write them down. It's pretty interesting, you know. It helps with like doing really good art, you know, to have to like exercise your memory and stuff. Matteo, thanks for the compliment. No problem. Wow. Okay. So you're studying coding and development. All right. Oh, because you can't understand. So I like to learn about game. I like to play game, and I like to draw. Yeah. So. Okay. Yeah. You know, like if you know how to code coding. Let me see. Let me think about it. Coding is kind of like creative also, you know. So it's kind of like you're using like a logical part of like your mind there, and you know you're also using the creative part of your mind, but you're probably using more of the logical part and a little bit of the creative part. So you know, like you could use all logic and learn how to code, like what you're saying. You know, some people are, you know, they do like really intricate code, but then you got to be creative and know how to use like the different techniques in coding to get what you want. And that's kind of like what game development is, you know. Like I didn't realize that until like, you know, I started to get into game development, because I'm mostly an artist, you know. I mostly like to draw and do 3D and animation and all that, but like, you know, jumping in and actually trying to code like certain sections of the game that we're working on, you know, presented a challenge. You know, it's definitely had to read like a couple books on coding. Do I have any of those around here? Oh, check this out. actually have two books right here. I didn't read them cover to cover. I just started to read. This is one of the main ones. Oh, you know what? The camera is flipped. It's all good, guys. But basically, the camera is flipped. It's all good. Let me see if I flip it back, I'll probably look a little strange. Anyways, it's saying beginner C++, that kind of thing. How to code in C++. And then like this other book. You know, you don't need physical books. You could get it online, like Kindle or whatever. And then this is Irilich real-time 3D programming. This is a free engine. You could get an engine called Irilich, where you could or Irilich, where you could make your own game engine using that engine, you know, and make your own games. And I think I used it for a little bit when I first started to get into like some game development type things, to do architecture and engineering, and I got into some of that. Oh, you're average? Right. I'm not listening classes. The time I do art, yeah, class bench. Ah, okay, I see. So it's kind of like, you know, you like to doodle. You like to like just draw when you're not listening. Okay. That's important, you know, like just being able to sit down and just relax and just take your imagination and try to put it on a piece of paper. Like what you said there, that's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah. If you feel distracted, you know, like, and you think about your love, you're talking about your love of drawing, or you think about like an actual person, like your love, like, are you thinking about a girlfriend, or are you talking about a girlfriend or wherever, or are you thinking about like, but you're not committed? Okay. Wow. Hey man, you know, I don't know, you know, to me like, you know, if you know, not going off a topic a little bit, but if you like love somebody, you got to be committed to some degree, you know, because you got to be committed to at least meeting them and checking them out and going out with them and seeing that you like them, something like that. Or are you talking about drawing? You know, are you committed to drawing? You know. Check this out. So let me show you guys some of my stuff from back in the day. I like to work. Sometimes it's good to look at some of your work. Not all the time. I don't always look back at the stuff that I've done, but sometimes it's good to kind of see where your head might have been at with certain things. So let's check this out. And I think I tried to actually compile some of these. Maybe that's what we do right now. I think that might be a good use of time. Okay, how did I try to compile this? I think I had it on here. Did we use BREF or PureRef? I think we probably use PureRef and try to put these together. I'm thinking of what program to use. Let's check BREF. I think the thing about this BREF, I think it tried to crash on me a couple times, but let's see. See, images, show, file. Okay, let's see. When I was 14, me and your friend started a comic book. And normally we had he had to do that draw, and he told the story. Okay, what about zombie apocalypse? Wow, there's a lot of cool stuff about zombie apocalypses out there. Wow, that is so cool. So you did the drawing and he did the writing, the art. Wow, that's very interesting. So was that like one of the things that made you feel like you wanna pursue art? But we missed that note. I know Matteo. Matteo is a really good artist. You know, I mean, half the people on here are great. I mean, not half. Everybody on here is great in their own deeds. I've seen drawings from many different people who follow the stream, and it's amazing. So, I mean, just go right ahead and check out the Discord. You'll see like some of the art that people put up there is just like it just blows me away all the time. I'm just amazed by it. You know, so feel free if you got any, you know, Kratos, if you got any art, feel free to post it. You know, and you know, and yeah, because we like to definitely share. So many characters, guys. Look at that chick. Part of a squad. Oh, you posted on Instagram? Okay, yeah. That's good too. Yeah. A lot of superheroes. Okay, so seeing that I showed you guys the Max, look at this character here. You could tell I got inspired by the Max and drew my own guy. Yeah, 2 art and 4 Blender house. Okay. Hey, if you want to share any of your art, you know, feel just, you know, post a link, you know. You should. I don't know if does it allow you to post links in here? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I turned that feature off, but you know, you could definitely in Discord. You know, we will check it out for sure. The mole. What? Yeah, you should be able to. Yeah, you can share your profile for sure. Yeah. We're all about sharing here, you know. And especially with these Hangout streams, you know. I was telling it to you, you know, we could share, talk about many different things. It's all good. You know, we're just hanging out, right? Oh, look, I have a whole team of superheroes here. Oh, this is all these guys right here. Let's put this guy in here. Some of these guys I definitely gotta draw over to preserve them. On Discord and live chat, you can share it in Discord, and I'll check it out. I'm gonna open Discord right now. Look at this guy, he's obviously a villain. If you're sharing in Discord and you want to share art, you know, just go ahead. You could share it, and I think there's a section here for all things. You know, share your art. I think there's a share your art section there. How do you crop in this? Crop Shift C, okay. Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah. Let's go. I just saw your post. Done, bro. Kratos, you don't have to say bro with every sentence, but it's all good. I think it's fun. Just letting you know you don't have to say that all the time. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm checking out some of your art right now. Nice. Yeah, you definitely have the blue skin thing. I think I have one character, one superhero who has blue skin. Like this. Very cool, like it. And then you have like, is this guy in water? Yeah, I know. I know about the thing. It's like some kind of Brahma. Yep, it's like a god. Yeah, I know about that stuff. Is this guy in water? Is that what that is? It's very cool. I like this too. He's in water too. He's in water also. Oh, you have that screenshot from that Wakon game. Oh, this is Kratos. Wait a minute, is this Kratos and the Wakon monkey? Is that a thing? Or did somebody just make that as art? Yeah? Really? What? Then, let's see here. Then you did a pretty nice stuff in Blender here. I see like you have like a bedroom. Or 3 gods. Oh yeah, that god there, then all 3 in one. You did a building here. Kind of like a room. A bedroom. Yeah, see, for me to get there, I have to log in. That's the only thing about Instagram. Like, in order for you to see the stuff, you gotta log in. That's pretty cool. Yeah, nice bedroom there in Blender with a guitar. Oh, this is it rendered right here. That's cool. Ah, it's for college. Okay. Very cool. This one right here. Ah, engineering college. Right, yep. I'm trying to render it and that kind of thing. Oh, it's a video. Very cool. Nice work. Yeah, I like his stuff. Top notch. Yeah, keep up the good work, man. I really like it. You know, keep your drawing skills up, you know. One of the coolest thing about drawing is like, you know, sometimes when people draw, they feel, you know, well, and I want my art to look like this or that. But sometimes if you lean into like the way that you draw a little bit more and you draw more and you learn a few little drawing techniques, all of a sudden your style, you have a unique style that looks amazing, you know. Trying to learn, yeah. I believe you'll get there, man. Like, I already see how cool that, you know, that looks. Yet another superhero. Look at this guy. It's a combination of colored pencils and markers and ink. Yeah, Silver Surfer-y kind of thing. Put that over here. Look at these guys here. My man drawing like all these acrobatic oh man, all these power poses. Yes, look at these, hold on to these guys. Really try to like grab all the unique superheroes we can. Put this guy aside there. The thing about this program, I don't know if I could save or not, so let's test that out. It might crash. Oh, is it gonna work? Let's see here. It worked, they fixed it. Okay, I can work with that. Well, I think this is an actual comic I was working on here. Well, there's a couple comic book pages in here. Maybe we should try coloring one of these. What do you think? Maybe we should try coloring one of these? This one I didn't finish inking. A comic book called Nutwood. What is Nutwood? Okay, let's see if we can get another. Oh, look at this. Yet another Max inspired character I made here. Guy called Trasher. Yeah, it looks. You see, it looks like tough. It looks tough. I mean, like tough to draw. Yeah, look at this guy here. I think I have this guy somewhere. Did I? Wait a minute. to really try to get the names of some of these guys. Does it? Can you type like? Can you put text in this? Hold on. I don't know if you can. Oh, text. Oh, you can put text. Okay, we might be onto something here, guys. Let's zoom into this. Oh, there's no real way of can you scale that up? Oh, you can. What's this guy's name? He has a name there. I'm thinking it's Sean, maybe? I know this guy's named Fenton. I can still remember some of these. Let's name some of these guys. Da, 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 da. Let's get a little more upbeat music here. Oh yeah, I love to play games. What kind of games do you like to play? Do you play games? Do you like, what kind of games do you like? Do you like 2D games? Do you like to play 3D games? Well, you put Kratos in there, so I'm thinking that you like to play God of War. Am I correct? Have you played the new God of War? That's the question. Oh, Ragnarok, okay. I would ignore the last part of that. But yeah, that's the newest one I'm thinking, right? God of War Ragnarok. Let's look that up. I think I started to play that. I think I started to play that game, and for some reason I got a little bored and I didn't bother playing it. Yeah, that's with the boy. Yeah. And he's like, boy, come over here. Or boy, go over there. Right. I think I started to play it. Maybe one of these days I'll go back into it and play it. What do you like? What do you like about... What's the most attractive thing about God of War for you? Why do you like to play it? Oh, my favorite game. My favorite game is so far is a game called Warframe. I have like 2 or 3 favorite games, and then another favorite game I have is a game called The Lone Dark. This This is a mythological accurate tour right there. Have you ever heard of Warframe? That's a game I like to play. Let's save this. Let's check out the game. And this past story. Wow, that's pretty interesting. That's the one thing I didn't notice with playing that game. Is like when I was playing, it felt like there was a deeper story behind there, and I think at the time I was playing it, I just didn't have the time to like really get into it. But I may be able to get into it now. Do you recommend God of War Ragnarok to someone like me to play? He's like, of course, bro. Bro. Wow. I got a list of games here, like... Seeing that you're using Bro a lot, there's a game called Bro Force. You ever heard about it? Let's see if we could... I don't know if I could get it to launch. Let's see if we could get it to launch. It's taking a while, so I don't know. It's new for you? Oh, is it gonna launch? I think it's gonna launch. Here we go. Let's check out Broforce. The reason I'm playing Broforce is because Creators keeps calling me bro. Creators, you could use dude also. You could say dude. Yeah, dude. Let's check it out. Let's see if we can get this going. I'm playing it, guys. Let's Broforce because let's start. We could go a new campaign or let's continue campaign. Let's go normal. Let's go. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's back out of here. America. I don't know what this is about. Huh.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, here we go, guys. Playing Broforce. It's been a while since I played this game too. It's probably over a year. So in Broforce, this game here, you play different pixel versions of actual characters that exist in action movies. So this one here is a Rocketeer. What? Okay, let's do this. So this is Mr. T. You can see their faces. Ex-Nikki is blocking their faces. Oh, this is a Walker Texas Ranger. Oh no, I got shot. This is Conan the Barbarian. This is like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, I got it again. Yeah, this is this is like that chick with the. You ever seen that movie where the chick had a one leg cut off and she had a gun attached to it? I forgot the name of that. Whoa! There's somebody in prison here. We have to set them free. Who's this? Oh, this is the Predator. What? No. This is like Braveheart, William Wallace, I think that's his name. Oh. Oh. Okay, this is Ellen Ripley from Aliens. Oh! You kidding me? This game is hard. What? Wow. Okay, okay. Alright, this is the last one. This is Machete. This is that guy with the machetes. You kidding me? Okay, this is the last one. This is Will Smith here. This Men in Black. Look at that noisy cricket. Let's see who we could save here. I don't know, this is the guy with a chainsaw hand? Oh. Oh, not my chaos. Okay, guys. Alright. That's it. That's it. This game is really intense. Who's this, MacGyver? Okay, let's do one more. Let's do MacGyver. Alright, that's it. It's a tough game. Yeah. Pretty interesting. Wow. What's going on here? Options, restart level. Okay. That's Broforce. Oh man. I haven't played that game in a while. The game, okay, so the game that I do like to play is a game called Warframe. Let's check that out. I can play Warframe almost any time. I also like to play, do you like simulation games? Have you ever played like a game like driving trucks or, you know, anything to do with like space? Or are you strictly into just, you're probably more like action games, right? Let's check out Warframe. So in Warframe, if you like action games, Warframe is definitely a game that you like, because in Warframe you play like the space ninja that goes across the galaxy, beating up bad guys. Ah, Euro Trucker, I love that. I definitely play that game. I play it a lot. Euro Trucker, how is Rand Simulator? I wanted to check that one out. Is that the one with the farms where you get to drive big machinery and stuff? How is that one? Is that what? That's the one that I'm thinking about? This is Warframe.
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe suits you. Ha ha.
Yeah, I'm wondering how Ranch Simulator is. I think that's the one with the tractors and stuff. I think I wanted to check that one out. Am I getting a little too personal? Yeah, we build house. Okay. And pet the pig. Okay. 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 Whoa! You gotta sell stuff at market. Get milk and sell at market. I like that stuff. I'll play a little bit of Warframe and let's check out one of those simulator things. I like simulation games the most. Like, not a whole lot, but well, I mean the most. Like, out of any game other than an action game would be a simulation game. There's one simulation game that I used to like to play. It is It's one where you get to build like train tracks and control trains and stuff. That was fun.
Do you remember the old war?
Ooh, let's see if we could put some music back into this. Hold on.
The reactor is a complex system.
After the exam, you're gonna try Warframe. Yeah, if you like God of War, you'll probably like Warframe. Check this out. You know how in God of War you have the axe you could pelt, and it comes back to you. In Warframe, there's stuff they had that like from early on. Check it out. That's called a glaive. And it's multiplayer, so you get to play with a bunch of different people. It's also free. You don't need to pay for it. You just have to download it. So if you get Steam, download Steam, which is for free, if you don't already have it, and Warframe is for free. You see that right now, another player is trying to join in right there. So I'll play a little bit of this. Call of Duty Warzone. You gotta tell me how that game is. Is that the newest Call of Duty? Oh, it's free? Call of Duty Warzone? So is it like a multiplayer? I didn't even know they had one that was free. Wow, I gotta check that out. Wow. Yeah, I gotta check that out. It's about time. I'm thinking like, you know, Call of Duty, if they had like how Warframe does like a free multiplayer. If Call of Duty, if they did that, that more people would you know, would play the game. You know. I'm getting like real zoned into playing.
Coolant cell extracted. Right now it's in the, it's morning. So let me see what time it actually is here. It's like 9. It's like almost 10 o'clock. You got to solve puzzles in Warframe. Can I get in there? Security has locked down the killing cells. We have no choice but to destroy them. The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. Coolant cell destroyed. Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown.
I could solve it like this. There are little puzzles you could solve in here, which is pretty cool. Oh no! Got it!
Destroy the fuel injectors. A blast door has blocked your evacuation route. Find a way to open it.
Okay, I'm about to finish this one thing here. I want to check out that Call of Duty, the Call of Duty Warzone game. I want to see what that's about. Is it good? Oh, it's 8 o'clock at night for you there? It makes sense because you're like on the other side of the planet. What time do you normally go to bed? If you don't mind me asking. Trying to get out of here. Okay. Where's the exit? over here. I can see the other player. I can see the other players like way off into the distance. Oh, the other player's already there. Oh, here he is. Okay, so that's the game I like to play in the holiday time. I sleep at, okay, at 3. Right, okay. In college time, you sleep at 11. Okay, okay, I got you. What's your favorite dish? What's your favorite food? My favorite, I can tell you my favorite food. My favorite East Indian, well, Indian Caribbean food is something called roti. So I know roti is kind of like bread for you guys, but I like a roti with curry potato, curry aloo, and curry chicken. I know you guys like to say chicken curry and potato curry, but we don't say it like that. We say potato, we say curried potato, and curried chicken. You know, and we fold it in the roti and eat it. You know, we call it roti in Trinidad. What's your favorite food? Oh, roti. Okay, okay. Yes, roti also called chapati. Yeah, okay, chapati. Chicken gravy. Okay, okay. That sounds delicious. Chicken gravy. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, you like Byrony? Byrony, yep. Yep, yeah, that looks pretty much like it right here. Yeah, like, yeah. That's it right there. Man, I'm feeling hungry already. I should have made roti for Christmas. Ah. See, if I do this, right? This is if I do roti. You see Trinidad roti right here. So this is roti from right here. This is it. That's it. Potato, aloo, right? Also known as potato, curry chicken. You know, you're eating Byrony right now? You see, I didn't grow up eating Byrony, but we had things like Byrony. Things we call pilau. I think some people call it pilaf. I'm gonna copy Byrony. There's different kinds of Byrony, right? Yeah, it's like a pilau. We call that pilau. You guys call it Byrony. You can make all kinds of different kinds of Byrony. Biryani, yep. So let's see here. So see how these Byronies are looking? We have something similar to this called pilau. don't know how you spell it. But I think this is pilaf, right? How do you spell it? Yeah, pilau, what we call it pilau in Trinidad. Right here. So this is kind of like our biryani. So you have like pieces of beef in there and chicken or vegetables and you know, you could have all kinds of stuff. Yeah, pilaf, yeah. Yeah, I know there's all kinds of you can mix it with anything, right? But if you go to the Caribbean, you ask if you want that, you ask for pilau. That's what we pronounce it. But it's all the same. It's like the same kind of rice dishes with meat and peas and different vegetables and curry. You know, like you kind of curry it up and you know with turmeric and you know, yeah, it's delicious stuff, man. I can make this right now and eat it. So you're eating this right now. That's delicious stuff. Kratos, could you mail some to me? Mail some, put some in the mail and I'll eat it here on stream. I know you can't do that. I'm just joking. Really? Wow. That's amazing. So you said in your house we have a vegetable pilaf we call pulao. Pulao. Wow. Look how interesting, like how all, you know, like the dishes are kind of like almost similar and they have similar words, you know. It all comes from like the same place, right? It's everybody makes it their own, you know. Oh, look at this right here. Man, I love bhaji, you know. I love bhaji. Spinach. Right, rice with vegetables, yeah. All that's good. I grew up with a lot of I grew up with some Hindu people, and a lot of them are just strictly vegetarian, you know. But then in Trinidad, like, you know, you have different kind. Most Indian people in Trinidad eat meat because it's Caribbean. In the Caribbean, that's what we do. But then we have vegetable dishes too. It's just no meat, vegetables, and some of it is like delicious stuff, man. Like potato pies and all that. Yeah. Oh, search for that one. Okay. I'll search for it. Pilau rice. Give me a second here. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, let me search. Oh, yeah. Delicious. Look at this stuff here. Wow. It's probably like that. Unless you have like long rice. Vegetables. It's almost all the same dish. I've had this already. Right, you eat non-veg once in a while there? Yeah. We also have a dish called doubles. You ever heard of that one? Doubles? I mean, it could be unique to Trinidad, I think. So like but it's like chickpeas, between two bara, which is fried dough, bara, right? And we call this chana. So yeah, chana with bara. See that? This is all doubles. Strictly vegetarian, and it's delicious, man. Like the delicious thing you could like ever eat. Pori and chana. Ah, pori. Look at that. So let me look that up. We have another dish called pylori. That one is delicious. That's one of my favorite ones. Well, let's check this. Let's check out that pori. See, this is how you eat it in Trinidad. Oh man, I'm feeling hungry just watching this stuff. Okay, let's look up pori. Ah, look at that. That looks delicious too. In India, they sell big pori, right? And it looks like double size of your head. that sounds like amazing. Yeah, just like a pocket. They probably open it and put stuff in it, right? Put your chana and your tamarind sauce and aloo, curry aloo. This stuff looks delicious, dude. But check this out, I'm no tempting. Yeah. Now how about pylori? Check this out. So you said pori, right? We have one called pylori. I think that's how you spell it. Right there. We call this pylori. It's like these fried balls, and then you dip it in sauces and stuff. Like mango chutney, tamarind chutney, tamarind sauce. Like this kind of thing. And it's all from India, you know. But made in Trinidad. It's called bonda. You guys call it bonda? I'm gonna do a search for bonda. Ah. Yeah, it looks like it. It definitely looks like it. Like it's almost the same thing. We call that bonda. We call it pylori. Wow. I see some of them have like stuff inside of it. Like some of them have like green onions and stuff inside of there. And seasoning like this. We have one that's kind of like this called sahina. You ever heard of sahina? Look at this one. It's like a fried thing, but it's like they mix like spinach and stuff in there. Yes. This stuff, yeah, chili, onion, tomato. Sometimes they sell it with non-veg. Ah, okay. That's cool. Yeah, this is all delicious stuff, guys. It's called a vadi. That's what they call it, vadi. Vadai. But these look kind of, well, they have some donut ones. But I see what they're saying, like they mix it with stuff, okay. Yep. And then we have one where it's mostly African inspired called Accra. So that's it's kind of like that, but it's a see. Yep, right here. So this is more African inspired from Trinidad. It's like we call it we take salted fish and we mix it with us as salt fish Accra. That's what we call it. I guess you could do different things. It's probably more like this kind of thing. So this is more African inspired now. So you see how the cultures just kind of mesh a little bit there. And but you guys would call all this stuff Vadi or Vadai or Vedi or something. Yeah. Mumus. I have to look that up now. Man, you know what? That's the one thing about India. There's like so many different kinds of like dishes and stuff. Oh nah, this is like this is more of a steamed dumpling. Yeah, that's more of a steamed dumpling there. Okay. I could only imagine all the kind of different dishes. How about this Indian sweet? You know about there's a sweet called oh my gosh. Yeah, boy. It's sticky, right? It's sticky. Nah, not laddu. I'm pretty sure we probably call it the same thing. It's sticky and like when you bite it, it's gushy inside. It's like honey, and it's like you could there's lime in there sometimes. Honey. It's soaked. Can't believe I forgot the name. I'll look up Ladu. Let me see. Nah, not this one. Give me a second. Give me a second, I'm thinking. Ah, I see. How about Gulab Jamun? You ever heard of that one? Let me look it up. John Girl? I don't know what that is. Did I spell it correctly? Oh, Jangri. Okay, my bad. Yeah, this. Oh, that's what you guys call it. Okay. Yeah, you guys call it Jan Jairi. We call it Gulab Jamun, I think. Oh, Gulab Jamun is a balls. Yeah, okay, my bad. So that's Gulab Jamun. Yeah, but Jangri, there's a different name for it. It's just escaping my mind. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, when you bite Gulab Jamun, Jamun. Okay. So when you bite into this, guys, when you bite into this, it like gushes and there's like a liquid inside of it. It's amazing. I like that stuff. And in Trinidad, we add lime to it, so it's kind of limey, honey, sticky. It's very sticky. Yeah. Wow. And we have another one called Kumar. Kumar. I don't know how you would spell that. Let's see. Yeah. So it's just basically like these dried sticks, fried sticks with cinnamon, sugar, and that kind of thing. That's all it is. Kurma. And you know they have ginger and cinnamon. Kind of sugary sticks like that. It's another one. Your favorite is gulab jamun? That's so cool. Yep, it's for snacks. Yeah. Definitely snacks. Yep. Definitely for snacks. It's like this guy here is enjoying it. This guy was always yeah, I think he has an actual food blog on Facebook talking about Trinidadian food and stuff. Anyways, I think I'll call that a stream. You know, I just wanted to hang out this morning. Christmas here in the US. Just wanted to hang out, say hello. You know, and you know, hey Kratos, it was cool hanging out with you, talking about Indian food and checking out some games. But you said that one game? What's that one game? That one game is wait a minute. So you said two games actually. So first one was Call of Duty. This is Warzone? I didn't realize this was free to play. Oh, okay. It's on Steam also? So you mean if I go on Steam I could get it? Let's see. You're kidding me. Let's just check this out. Yeah, what did I type? Something weird. Okay, let's get it. Oh, my W didn't want to work for a minute there. Oh, come on. Two N's. I gotta get a new keyboard, guys. It got a lot of thumbs down. Okay. Mostly negative. You see the reviews right here? Oh, you guys can see it. Hold on.
Wow!
Yeah, so this is Call of Duty Warzone, guys. It got mostly negative reviews. Wow. No, this live stream saving the channel. I mean, I guess I could save it. You know, yeah, why not? I'll save it and I'll have it up there. Yeah. It's just hanging out. You know, that's what we're doing here. I was not going to save it, but, you know, seeing that you ask, I think it should be okay. I don't think we have any crazy copyright stuff. I'm not sure, but we'll see. We'll see how it works. It'll probably be saved, yeah. So I could get this? You're free to play. Add to library. Ah. Call of Duty. This is Warzone? Oh, I'll have to check this out. But thanks for letting me know. That's That's awesome. And then the other game was a simulation game, right? So it was like Ranch Simulator or something. Let's check that one out. Yeah, it was Ranch Simulator, Build, Hunt, Farm. Really? It was only $6. Whoa! Look at this game.
Begin your journey as a rancher by rebuilding your dilapidated homestead. As you try to turn it into a successful
What?
ranch, work together with up to 3 friends.
This looks
Raise
hot.
and breed livestock and care for the young. The rancher's trade isn't an easy one. Roll up your sleeves and get building facilities. Milk cows, make cheese, and grind meat. Local demand is soaring, so sell produce, keep the finances flowing.
I want to do this in real life, guys. Just so that you guys know.
Picturesque.
See what you're seeing there? That's what I'm trying to do in real life. I'm trying to.
Fend off bears.
We'll see. We'll see where the show goes, guys. We'll see.
Simulator.
God willing, you know.
On the ranch.
God willing. But that's, you know, I would love to have, you know, a ranch like that. That's wow. That's amazing. I'm gonna add this to my wish list. Damn. This is another one to check out. And of course, the one that you and I like to play is this one, Euro Truck Simulator 2, right? This is another good one. Yeah, I really like playing that game, the Euro Truck Simulator. And then there's American. Do you know that there's American Truck Simulator? That's this one right here. That one is good too. And there's another. There's a fishing game that I like to play called Fishing Planet. Yeah, so you try not to post that there. don't put the C word up in there. I would tell you, do not do that. Just if you want me to save this, I gotta say it. You know, guys, don't crack stuff, please. Save your money up and buy the game. Put money aside, a little bit at a time. That's what I do, and buy the game. Don't crack it, guys. Wow, they changed the interface. It looks different. What? This is much better. I like this interface better. The other one had like this thing and it was just too much. Look, I'm at level 3, guys. Continue career. Oh. I normally use a controller for this game. It's just easier. I don't know, it's not detecting the controller. Okay, that's weird. Anyways, we'll check this out some other time, guys. Okay. So probably at some point, you know, we'll drive around a little bit and deliver some packages and that kind of thing. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me this Christmas, you know, and it's been a lot of fun, you know, hanging out with you. I'm Credos. Mateo came in here and said hello, you know, and Mason also came in and said hello. So I just want to say hello to everybody, you know, and I appreciate all you guys' support. Checking out the channel, checking out some of my past videos, and looking forward to some of the new ones that's going to be coming out for sure, God willing. You know, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. It's Exercise Nick. Take it easy. A little bit of a different stream today, but I'll end with Exercise Nick himself. Yup. There you go. Isn't that a little bit better? Yeah. Okay, I'll see you guys later. God bless. Bye bye. Oh yeah, Merry Christmas.